All right, so this is the final first look, but we've had so many new things for you in our Barbara King plant show tonight. First look, sale price on something that has just appeared before us for our garden, $29.98. You're going to get 3 bulbs here on these dahlias, and you are going to get 1 in red, 1 will perform in lavender, and then wait till you see the yellow for your garden. Huge, not only multi-petals in a dahlia, but they're a dinner plate size. They're amazing flowers, and every year they get better and better and better. And although they're considered to be annuals, Barbara is going to teach us what we do. So we dig them out of the garden and store them, let them go into a resting state, for lack of better description, and then put them back into our gardens next year and have our dahlias. But the fact that they're annuals, they're giving it everything they got the first year.
Oh, absolutely. And Pat, these are true dinner plate dahlias. What does that mean? Some dahlias are called dinner plate, and then when I see them, I'm like, that's not the size of my dinner plate. These get up to 10 inches across.
Oh, wow.
Now, they are so beautiful. They're incredible. I love doing them in pots. Many years we have gone to Newport, Rhode Island's flower show.
Ooh.
At Rosecliff Mansion.
Oh,
and
wow.
We always bring up our collections of dahlias, and we get a lot of attention, and we have people come in with their professional gardeners and say, we need these dahlias because of the size of these dahlias. And you can really encourage the bigger blossoms. When you get your first stalk to come up, you actually will pinch that back to where it crosses with the foliage. That's going to encourage even more. Don't be afraid to cut your dahlias, because that is going to encourage more growth.
Really?
So the more arrangements that you make with these, it's just going to encourage even more blossoms. And again, it's a very nice long bloom time. It's going to bloom from midsummer all the way up to frost, till fall.
Oh, wow.
Till the fall. And you're going to leave them in the ground until either that first light frost or before the first heavy frost. If you're in any of the colder areas that are not warm, like zone 8 and 10, you're going to be able to pull these tubers up, dig them up, and store them in a cool, frost-free area, and you are going to become addicted to the dahlia. They're going to be something you wait to see year after year, and you just keep replanting these, and you have these beautiful colors, our most requested colors, that beautiful pom-pom in the yellow, and then this pinky lavender is spectacular, and then you have that gorgeous red.
What's the difference between, I mean, we know what a bulb is. We've seen the bare roots. So what's a tuber?
Let me show you. This is what the tubers look like. So you're going to see more of the root, which they are a root, but they're going to have these.
Those remind me of a potato.
Down.
Yeah.
Yes. And you're going to see also where the original plant was, and the stem that came up from that original plant right there.
Oh, wow.
This is another one that's not going to go too deep, but you're going to leave that original stem exposed. It's going to go about 1 inch below, I'm sorry, about 3 inches below, because you have bigger tubers here.
Okay.
But
any special soil?
You know, they are going to like a organic mulch. Organic matter in there is really going to help. But the blossom booster is going to be the biggest friend when you put this in the soil. These are going to be feeders. They're going to love that in the soil. So I just like putting them into either the potting soil, if I'm doing it in the pots, which I love doing these in pots, and then maybe putting the pot next to ones that are also in the ground. And then you get different
Ooh.
layers of these. And it just looks really
Oh, I love
spectacular
that.
because also the pots, maybe if I'm having a party, I am going to bring them up on the patio where the party is. So they're going to be these giant blooms that get a lot of attention,
How big of a
whether
pot?
they're so each one is going to get to be about 24 inches wide. So you can do it in a 20-inch pot easily.
Okay.
They they can get taller, so you can put them in bigger pots. So that kind of anchors them for the weight as well. These are some of my favorite plants, and you're going to get addicted to doing that kind of process of planting them in the spring and then in the fall after the
Just
leaves.
digging
I,
them up.
I always say make sure that you know those leaves have been left alone till they're brown and yellow. Once
Okay.
those leaves have really dried up, and this is kind of tricky. Some people say it's before the first frost. I say after the first
Okay.
light frost, before the first hard frost, when the leaves have gone brown and yellow, and you'll definitely see, oh, it's time to dig those tubers up now.
Okay. Okay. If I put them in a pot, in a 20-inch pot, and I brought the pot inside, like into
Yes,
my garage, would that be okay? Or
that is fine too.
okay.
Yep, a lot of
Okay.
people do that. Yep.
Would you underplant anything under here?
Oh, that's a great idea. I think that would look amazing. I would love to see something underplanted there. Even that salvia that we had would look amazing
Ooh, that would be
under
beautiful.
there. You would need a little
Like
more
a
room, a
bigger
bigger
pot.
pot.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it in the ground, that salvia would look incredible
Okay.
in front of these.
Anything that we need to know about these? I mean, I think that this is a showstopper. I think a lot of
It
times we
sure
get
is.
little flowers and they're close to the ground. And this is what we need, something that gives us a little bit of height and that is, is huge, is eye-catching.
Oh, yeah. They are going to really be eye-catching. They're going to be something that you could use right in your garden as a beautiful showstopper because they are going to get a lot of attention. They are the real deal, the really big 10-inch across dahlia that's going to be great in the garden, going to be great in containers, but also this is something a lot of our customers put into their cutting gardens because the
Okay,
more you go
that makes
out
sense.
there and you cut those stems, you're going to get encouraged more
I
blossoms.
love that.
And I love this plant.
Yeah, that is so
It's
cool.
one of our favorites here.
And how you build your garden, use a credit card, use your QVC card, and take advantage of $9.99 to get these home. So think about it this way. If you want to get 3 sets of these and really make a statement in your garden, how incredible would that be? Then
I
you're going to
know.
get, let's just say we did what I was talking about. Then you'd have 3 in lavender, 3 in red, and 3 in yellow. What an amazing garden that would be just by
Oh,
adding these, or put them in
so
pots.
pretty.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
pretty.
gorgeous. Barbara, you never cease to amaze me. First of all, I don't know how you fit us into that incredibly busy schedule that you have, but thank you for all that you do and bringing us
Thank
these
you.
collections, for sharing your knowledge with us
Pat.
so that we can feel that passion about gardening that you certainly, and for generations, your family has enabled us. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a really great night, Barbara.
Good night.
All right, don't you guys go anywhere because now we're going to talk about Plow and Hearth. We're going to talk about a lot of metal sculptures and solar fish, and we'll come back. Keep me company.